Move the board approve the May 11, 2026 agenda.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Motion passes. Next, we'll have a report of board members.
Mr. President. Good evening, everyone. Just want to say first, seniors, congratulations. I hope the next phase of your life is a wonderful chapter. Stay out of trouble during this week and before graduation. I cannot wait to see you guys on Sunday. What I did for during this past month, I was part of the Special Olympics track team for the district, and it was one of the most fun times I've ever had. We went to Lee Summit North, and we had multiple kids all place first in their division, first in their heat. I seen some of our kids run like they've never ran before, and it was inspiring to be there. So I highly recommend next year. We have bowling, we have basketball, and we also do track. So please either volunteer, help out, or definitely come and support our student athletes. Also, what I also did was this was the inaugural Most Valuable Blue Jay at Raytown High School. I was the speaker there, and to see how many kids were able to get that award based on teacher submission. It's just great times to learn about students, but also be able to see how many people have grown throughout this entire year. So to all the Blue Jays, good for you guys. Cardinals, still love you guys. So you guys should have a Most Valuable Cardinal, something. It just doesn't sound as cool as MVB, but that's my report.
Ooh, shade.
Next. Thank you.
Retirement dinner, but tragedy happened, so I'm not able to make it.
Right.
I look forward to next month. I will have to look forward.
Yes, ma'am.
So sing.
First of all, I would like to say congratulations to the seniors, and I look forward to seeing you guys. I would also like to say congratulations to the teachers, and we really appreciate you guys and Teachers Month. Teacher appreciation. It's on. Yes, it's on. Thank you so much. I also went to the inauguration for the Ray South, since we are taking shots at Ray South. Congratulations to the basketball team that went to state. And we did. We was able to celebrate that with Dr. Martin Knox and the
Mayor.
The mayor, and along with Ms. Morris. So it was like fun, and we had some board members up there as well. So it was phenomenal, and that'll conclude my board.
Good evening, everybody. Happy continued Mother's Day to all you mothers that are in the building today, because Mother's Day is not just one day, it's every day. All right. It's every day, sir.
Mamas.
All right.
Mamas.
So, and congratulations to our teachers and Teachers Appreciation Months, and go seniors. I got a chance to attend on April 22nd, the Chamber Luncheon, where Portia Seals from Caring Kids Network gave us an overview of what they do and the importance of their role, not only in our community, but in the greater Kansas City area. And it was wonderful. I also attended the Community Engagement Committee meeting, where we had some relationship building projects and assignments going on May 5th. And it was wonderful to be among some of the parents and Dr. Knox and some of the administration and board members were there. And we just had a good time sharing and be a part of the community building planning. I also attended the mayor's prayer breakfast on May 7th, and I had the privilege of praying for the churches and the leadership here, not only here in Raytown, but in our community beyond, and really pray and talk about how important the church's roles, pray for how important the church's roles is in our community. And last but certainly not least, I got a chance to help host and facilitate Faith Bible College's graduation this weekend, which was special to me because Sisters in Christ had several of their women, Sisters in Christ here in Raytown, have several of their women who are in their rehabilitation program go back and get their high school diploma. We have a high school diploma program at Faith Bible College. And those, when we had about 33 men and women to go back as adults and get their high school diploma, not just a GED, but diploma, which will help them for future successes. And I thought that was a really, really good thing. So that's what I've been doing this month, y'all.
Good evening. Did you pray for me at the press breakfast?
I pray.
Did
You
you
don't
pray
get
for
me
me?
surprised how
That's
much
what
I
I'm
pray.
talking about, Dr. Douglas. I need your prayers. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Y'all don't have to like super agree with it, you know? But good evening, everybody. Last month, I also got a chance to attend the chamber luncheon. I love getting out in the community and just re-engaging as much. We get so busy over at REAP. Sometimes we don't get an opportunity to do it. So I was happy to see everybody there. We held our annual pop-up store at REAP, which serves the Raytown School District community. We have it twice a year. Mr. Tush, he attends. He's one of our regular volunteers. I've been there 10 years. He's been there every year. So appreciate that. We also got to give away a lot of stuff the day after to a lot of the Raytown teachers. We like to try to keep their closets and things stocked with those items, and that they get the right of first refusal, essentially. A lot of the items that we do have. So that partnership continues to grow. Shout out Amber Linden and Janet O'Brien, Mary Euler, Judy Briggs, and the ladies over there who really, a lot of former teachers actually. So they make sure to keep that connection with the school district as well. And then lastly, Mr. Newton mentioned it, but getting a chance to honor the Raytown South Final Four boys team with Missouri State Representative Donna Barnes as a former basketball player. People don't realize how difficult it is to make it to that stage at the state tournament. So that's something that is more than just a small feat. So I want to make sure we congratulate them. That's all I have. Alrighty. I just want to say that all the board members look very good today.
Thank you.
And man, so let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. And one thing that on the board reports and some of the things that we're doing with the agenda that we want to make available to you guys. Also, I'm gonna ask that the board members submit their reports as a part of the agenda. So when those, I don't know if you guys, most of you probably, since you're here, you probably do know that the agendas are published beforehand. And we can make sure that this can be a part of the official record, so people won't have to go back and just, I'm sure you guys go back and listen to this over and over again afterwards, but we can spare you of that. And so just want to ask the board members on the board reports, let's make that part of our agenda, and then we can also summarize these things, and then board members can also have questions or whatever of those things. Are you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Good evening, everyone.
evening.
I had the pleasure of attending the Caring for Kids Gala. That was on the 16th of April, where 2 individuals from our district received honors for exceptional contributions to our school district. One of them in particular was a youngster that had alopecia. And she was so gorgeous. This little lady had on fanfare and she was so confident. She had the confidence of a 25-year-old. I declare she did. And she was so comfortable in the skin that she's in and dealing with her condition, if you will. But she didn't see it as a handicap. She saw it as an opportunity to bring in all those who maybe suffering from the same condition. And she was so eloquent when she did it. It was amazing. On April 21st, I attended the Raytown Alderman meeting where our Ray High basketball team was given a proclamation, which was amazing. On the 29th, I attended a lunch and learn with MSBA for board presidents and vice presidents. On May 1st, the RYSBA Little League opening ceremony. I attended that, which was amazing to see all those youngsters out there on the field, just excited about getting into softball, t-ball, and the others. It was totally amazing. I did the breakfast, the mayor's breakfast as well, the chamber luncheon also. But I also attended the RQS retirement dinner where we actually acknowledged those teachers who are retiring, giving them their kudos for serving this district so well. And I want to say to the seniors, hats off to you for your accomplishments this year as well. And that's all I have.
All right, that will conclude the report of board members, and from all of us, we'd like to congratulate the seniors, and we look forward to seeing y'all on Sunday. I think that's the time. That's a really good time for us as well. Next, we'll have the report of superintendent.
Thank you, Chairman Burton, Vice Chairperson Eda Lucilla, members of the Raytown Quality School District Board, and members of the community. While I will try to expedite what it is I have to say, because much of what I'm going to share is just a note of gratitude. Many of the board members have also shared in many of the opportunities we've had to share in celebrating and recognizing our staff. But as you all know, last week was Teacher Appreciation Week, and I don't believe the value we put on our teachers should just be limited to 1 week, that it should be an ongoing occurrence. And with the closure of the week, we are also able to celebrate our retirees. I want to publicly say thank you to all of our retirees for the years of service and the hours that you've put in making sure that our students are educated and ready to receive the world. Since the last time we came together, we've had Principal Appreciation Day, School Lunch Hero Day, School Nurse Day, Bus Driver Day, and we ended the week with Communicators Day. And so while the people we were celebrating on Friday were the ones who typically create the videos and the publicized information, we had to do it on our own. So if you look at the quality and you say it doesn't look like their work, it's because it wasn't. So I just wanted to publicly acknowledge our communications department for all that they do, and to let them know that their work does not go unnoticed. And I just truly appreciate from the leadership throughout the department. So Ms. Cleaver-Womble, thank you and your team for all that you do. As we continue to wrap up the year, it's a very busy time of year, and I don't think people actually recognize, but everything comes together from all of the concerts to the award ceremonies to the Raytown Baseball League opening. We also had a conference championship that was hosted at South High, a track meet, and I was able to get down there. And I just want to, because he's here, not just because he's here, but because he does a great job at what he does, I want to recognize Mr. Alito, who's the athletic director and assistant principal at South High School. It's a great deal of work, and it was well organized, and he did an amazing job. So thank you for bringing that well-deserved recognition to Raytown. We also had the opportunity again to celebrate our children with proclamation from the mayor and from the state representative, not just our athletes, because again, we celebrated our Raytown South High School boys basketball team, but also for our students who participate in the arts. So having our community recognize the work that our children are doing, not only our children, but our teachers, and putting forth that extra effort just to make sure we are giving our students well-rounded learning opportunities. I just wanted to publicly thank the mayor and Representative Barnes for what they do, and just to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. And I want to also thank our Citizens Advisory Committee, our NEA and MSTA reps for meeting with us throughout the year. It's hard to believe that we're winding down, but your feedback and the dialogue that we have is very valuable. And even though I don't meet with them, I come in and I pop in, but Dr. Calcara actually meets with our Ray team committee. And just want to make sure that everybody knows your voices are heard. We value you, we appreciate you, and that information does not go unnoticed. We use it for planning purposes and so that we can reflect and make adjustments where needed to make sure we continue to make Raytown the best place it can possibly be. And to our seniors, would you do me a favor and stand up? There's only a few here today, but I would like to recognize them. This message is to all of our seniors and our students who are remaining. The time is winding down, but I want to remind you, it doesn't stop. Continue to persevere and to move forward. Stay focused and stay engaged, and we cannot wait to celebrate with you as you graduate on Sunday. And for those of you who are going into your senior year, we expect the same type of excitement moving forward. This concludes that portion of the report of the superintendent. And now I will move to item 8.5, which is the student representative report.
Good evening, board. My name is Savannah Young. I am the Stuco president of the 25-26 school year. I want to start off by saying thank you for everything you have done for our council and school this year. We wouldn't have got through the year without you guys. With graduation coming up this Sunday, this will be my last school board meeting as president. The past 3 weeks, students have been campaigning and voting for our 2026-27 school student council board. We have 3 sections of voting. The first section was a teacher panel of random teachers in the school. They had to watch all the candidates' campaign videos and other details of the students and then voted. We also had a student council vote where a Google form was sent out to all the people in student council to vote on who they wanted their next board to be. Then our last section of the class was the class of 2027 students. They got the form, voted on who they wanted to be. Last Monday was our Stuco banquet where we gave out awards, ate food, and had fun. At the end of the banquet, we introduced the new board. So with my honor, I would like to introduce the new board for the next upcoming year. So your next year's public relations is Harper. Your secretary is Nalini. Your vice president is Giselle. And your 2026-27 Stuco president is Donovan Graves. Now that I have introduced the new board member, I'm going to hand it off to them to introduce themselves and tell you guys what they have planned for the next year.
Hi, my name is Harper McKinley, and I will be the public relations officer for the next school year. I've been in student council since my 8th grade year, and I am excited to just make more videos promoting what we do for student council and recognizing like everything our student council does.
Hello, my name is Nalini Portillo Cruz. I'm the new secretary. I've been in student council since 7th grade, and I'm excited to be a part of the board and kind of be behind the scenes of everything we do.
What? No. Hello, my name is Giselle Velasquez. I'll be the vice president of student council for 2026-2027. And I'm very excited for next year because I've been in student council since my 8th grade year, and it's just an honor and a pleasure to be vice president for next year.
Hey, I'm Donovan Graves. I'm the president for next school year, and I've been in student council since my sophomore year. And I can't wait to work with our Special Olympics kids, honestly. Like I want to do more stuff with Special Olympics, so I'm really excited for that and our district meeting coming up next year.
So next school year, we're gonna be the president of Trails West. That's like so cool for us because we're usually either vice or just like secretary, and this year we get the honor to be president, and so that means over 1,000 students are going to be at our school, and we're going to be presenting Raytown as a whole, and it's going to be exciting. We're going to have new ideas and collaborate on it.
Yeah, so last Wednesday, our representative for Trails West, Kaylee, she came and talked to us. She basically just went over the stuff that we need to cover, like the theme, the t-shirt designs, like what we should decorate for, the break rooms, anything that we just need to get organized. We're starting on that right now. I think that's it.
Also, for our prom, we had it at the Kauffman Stadium, you know, kind of like what South had last year and this year too. It went really well. Everybody really liked the venue and how it was decorated, and everybody honestly enjoyed it and then came up to us afterwards and was just talking about how much fun they had. So I'm glad that we ran such a good prom this year. That's really it.
I actually had the pleasure on going to our track districts last Thursday. And our 4x8 boys are ranked first in our class in our back-to-back state qualifiers. But that's all we have. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Genevieve Diallo, and I'm the president of South Student Council this year.
Good afternoon. My name is Casey Hayes, and I was a student representative at Raytown South.
I'm Jalen Durham, and I'm the secretary of Student Council at South High.
Before we pass it back off to Jalen, we also just wanted to express our gratitude to you guys, just being here for like the past, I don't know how long, but just seeing us grow throughout the year. Really appreciate all that you guys do, and we're really excited to, you know, step into this new journey, but we're all also like grateful for our home here.
Yeah, piggybacking off of Jen, we're super grateful and super excited to have you guys in our kind of backs. So thank you again for everything this like past year. It was a crazy year, but I'm glad you guys still supported us in the ways you guys can. So thank you.
All right, so first I want to talk about prom. It was very fun. Our theme was Bridgerton this year, and so it's a more floral theme. And just like Raytown, we had it at the Kauffman Stadium, the Diamond Club. I think we sold 260 tickets, and then we got very good feedback on the DJ this year. And then earlier last month, we had the Jelly Bean Festival, and we expanded it this year. That means we invited not just Raytown, but we also invited the middle school. And I'm pretty sure we also invited their parents. Jelly Bean is a talent show for our CBI students. And we expanded it, we made it longer so they had free time in the gym. And then I also want to recognize our speech and debates tournament, a total of 9 different events. And our band, cheer, and dance team sent them off. There was like a parade around the school. It was really fun. And then we also, for teacher appreciation, we are currently writing, already passed them out, some thank you notes for our teachers, making them very personal, and then we're gonna put them in their mailboxes, probably tomorrow. And then, got anything else?
Sports. You wanna talk about it? Sports for us, tomorrow is our girls soccer senior night, so that's at like around 6 p.m. And then I remember last week we had our track meet was also their senior night. So yeah, and then I think that's really it for our school. And then we have graduation Sunday. So let's go.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Before I close, I just want to say each one of our student groups came up to say thank you to the board for your support. And I just want you all to know that there's no thanks needed because you are why we do what we do. And so I have an opportunity to have lunch with him. I'll never get those hours back, but I don't want them back because it's the most valuable time anyone could spend just having conversations with you. So I just want to publicly say, while you thank the board, that's why we're here, just to make sure you have what it is you need so you can be successful. And now that concludes the report of the superintendent.
Hey, Dr. Knox, are we going to say anything about a culinary arts?
Oh.
I didn't forget, but I didn't forget. So a part of the accolades, thank you for that, Mr. Burton. If you all know, our culinary team is actually national right now as we speak. There's so many great things going on, but I apologize for not speaking to that. It seems like it's been forever ago, but it was only a few weeks ago where I traveled to Baltimore just to watch our culinary team compete in a national competition. And for the first time in a minute, they actually won first place. They've always placed, but they actually won first place. And when I tell you, watching those young people compete to prepare these extravagant dishes, they did an amazing job. I was extremely proud of them. So I just want to say thank you to Chef Mike. Dr. Reichert and I were in the audience. We are not supposed to cheer, so I followed directions, but I'm still trying to figure out why some of the other school districts were cheering. But, you know, nevertheless,
Yeah, they didn't even win.
we were there. And so it was just the sight to see the preparation come together. And so thank you for the reminder, but no reminder needed for us to celebrate our students. The information has been posted on our website, on our social media, and on the national website for the organization. So again, thank you, Chef Mike, for the work that you do, and for our students and our culinary program for your hard work and efforts that have paid off.
And was it an all-female team?
It was, and I asked the question because I've seen them. Yes, Dr. Douglas, it was an all-female team, and I believe Chef Mike said it's the first one since pre-pandemic. So they did a great job.
All right. Thank you.
Good evening, President Burton, Board of Education, Dr. Martin Knox. And we are going to be celebrating our culinary team next month as well. So we'll have another chance to celebrate with them in person. But this month, we are celebrating Genebu Diallo. And she is a familiar face to you all, but we are recognizing her this evening for her outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and dedication as a senior at Raytown South High School. Her acceptance into multiple Ivy League universities reflects her commitment to excellence, both inside and outside the classroom. As student council president and an active member of FBLA and many other extracurricular activities, she has demonstrated exceptional leadership, determination, and service to her school community. Her hard work, character, and drive embody the values of Raytown Quality Schools and serve as an inspiration to students, staff, and our entire community. And here is a video about Genebu.
I just got into Harvard. I got into Yale. I got into Yale.
That's good.
I got into UPenn.
Wow. This is a big milestone. Wow. Alhamdulillah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
From the very start, I'd say like my parents always told me to just like dream big. They didn't have, you know, a specific school set in mind, but I was like, I'm going to Harvard since like 3rd grade. So that was kind of like the dream since childhood. When I got the acceptance letter, it was just kind of like insane. I was like, it's actually becoming a reality. Like I did make it happen. There's overwhelming amount of emotions.
Jinaboo is just always somebody that's really dependable. Something I really appreciate about Jinaboo is that she can be a thought partner with me. I trust her opinion. She has a really good pulse on the school, so not only like academically, but socially.
She's one that we like to brag about. We lean on her to be a leader in our building, and we certainly want to highlight students like Jinaboo.
And this year I like served as student council president, so it was just really fun to like plan all the events, assemblies, and all those things.
Sophomore, junior year, you kind of heard more and more about how she was as a student. You just heard her name, how great she was in the building, all these different organizations she's a part of. She's always trying to be the best at what she does.
She's involved in more clubs and activities over her 4 years than I can count on one hand.
I'd say my main extracurricular is speech and debate. I've been involved in that for the past 4 years. That's really been a big part of who I am. I've got to go to nationals and just really meet like a lot of like incredible people. My other clubs are like Interact Club, Student Council, so just like a lot of community service and involvement.
She is not only one of the people leading the charge, but she's the voice of the school and the student body.
I've been in like the Raytown School District since like preschool, so I've been there like every step of the way, and I think the teachers that I've had have really had such a big impact on me, and I think everyone truly cares and does see your potential and wants you to succeed.
You know, we preach to our kids all the time. High school's no joke. You got to take it seriously from day one. And I think that she's a great example of that. She had a goal in sight and she knew what that goal was. And then she took the steps all 4 years of high school in order to meet that goal.
I definitely want to give a shout out to Miss Thomas and Mr. Link, two of the teachers that made the biggest impact on my like education. In Raytown, I feel like the community is probably the biggest thing that we have to offer. I don't think any other like district can kind of compare. A lot of diverse perspectives and like different walks of life, so you're just able to interact with so many different people. Part of that has kind of influenced who I am today. I'm really honored to be the Ray of Hope. This is pretty cool. I love seeing like the videos at like the board meetings and everything. And I want to give a shout out to my friends because we always watch these videos and we're like, we want to be on there. So
As educators, we're certainly proud of her, and I think she's going to be super successful regardless of what she does. We just love Jinaboo so much. We're going to miss her.
I think Ray of Hope is like the perfect term to use for her. Not only just hope for students and like this is what we can do, this is what you can achieve, but she's always just so positive and outgoing and friendly, but also just like such a good like North Star on what directions that we can go and what we can achieve.
I want the community to really take away with hard work and dedication, it does pay off. I know that sounds cliche, but truly like don't tell yourself no before you even kind of seize your opportunity, but also just being super duper involved in your community and just making sure that you leave an impact. It's not just about the number of activities that you do, but kind of more so about like the depth, like how far are you willing to go to support like your community.
I think that she is going to change the world.
When we know that we can produce this level of student, then that makes us a beacon of maybe wanting people to come and see what educating their kids in Raytown is like. This is what our kids can aspire to be.
What? Oh, no.
I'll take the picture.
Let me just say this before. I know we saw the video, we've seen her opening her letters. You just saw a small picture of who this young lady is. And I think more importantly, what you can't see, She is such an amazing, amazing individual, inside and out. Her personality is amazing. I have never seen her flustered. I've never seen her stumble. You just make me so proud. And I just want to publicly say, you are going to go places. Yes. Take us what we really get. And I'm proud of you all too. Don't be. But Jenna Blue, since day one, sweetheart, I'm just.
Get much to do.
Harvard.
Go.
Right. Right. I didn't get that wrong, right? What? Harvard in economics, right? Yes.
We have our public comment period, seeing that no one has signed up to make public comment. We will move on to our next item. Mr. President, I move that the board approve the April 13, 2026 Safety Committee meeting and May 5th, 2026 CAC meeting minutes. Motion's made and seconded. Is there any report from the Finance Committee? Policy Review Committee? Policy Review Committee?
First read.
Okay. Nothing from Capital Improvements, Community Engagement,
No report.
Curriculum and Professional Development.
Awesome.
Safety Committee, and Citizens Advisory.
Citizens Advisory Committee met and we actually reviewed and discussed ways in which we can continue to transform how we engage our community here in Raytown to make sure that we're doing our absolute best for our students. We've placed all of the content in a document, and that information will be shared out to the committee for additional information added, and we will make that document public if it hasn't been publicized already. But I want to just thank the Citizens Advisory for always being present. We're also going to look at shifting the day in which we offer Citizens Advisory next year, as it conflicts with some other meetings that are happening throughout Raytown, not the school district, but in the government, which limits participation of some of our individuals who participate on the committee.
Take a vote. I would like to say also that next item is going to be the committee assignments. But let's also have the board members submit their committee reports as a part of the agenda. And these committee reports want to make sure that those are the main things as far as what we report on. Of course, we want to engage in our community and show our activities for the month, but we definitely want to make sure that we are keeping everyone informed on the board and that attend our meetings of what's going on in our committees and what's being discussed. So even if no actions were proposed or motions were made in regards to those committees, we want to be able to report on just the progress that's being made and the things that's being contemplated. So we have committee assignments. Edna and I have met. And so on the Finance Committee, I'm asking Jordan Jameson to be the chair of the Finance Committee with Edna and myself as members. I'm asking that our board members, we have 3 board members on each committee. Any board member that would like to participate in any committee can participate, of course. However, we're going to make sure that those things happen when maybe someone can't make it because we don't want to cause a quorum to take place inside the committee, which will cause it to be considered a meeting of the board. Board Policy Committee, I'm going to ask Edna to be the representative, the chairman of that committee, with Jordan and Dorothy Tucker Roberts as on the Board Policy Committee. I will continue on the Capital Improvements Committee along with Michael Watson and Mr. Newton. The Community Engagement Committee, chairman is Mr. Newton with Dr. Douglas and Edna Adelusla as members of the committee. And on the Curriculum Committee, we have Dr. Douglas as the chairman, Jordan Jameson, and Dorothy Tucker Roberts as members. In the Safety Committee, we have Michael Watson with Mr. Newton and Dorothy Tucker Roberts. Citizens Advisory Representative will be me. Of course, that's Dr. Mike Knott's committee, head of that committee. For City of Raytown and Chamber of Commerce, that will be, I'll be the rep for those. Asking Dr. Douglas to continue as the rep liaison. And the MSBA delegate and alternates will be Dr. Douglas and Edna Adelusla as the delegate for the summer conference that's coming up. And so we will be getting information out to you and asking for you to present the goals of the committees for this year. That was for information. If there's any comment or discussion, you can have it now. Is there a, oh, did we switch already? Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Moving on to the next agenda item, in unfinished business, is there a motion?
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve policies IIA instructional materials, IIAC instructional media centers / school libraries, and IIAC R1 instructional media centers, school libraries, selection and reconsideration of materials, rescind as presented.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Take a vote. Next, we have Edgenuity renewal.
Mr. President, move that the Board of Education approve the renewal of Edgenuity from Imagine Learning in the amount of $95,059.20 as presented.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. Motion passes. Next, we have NWEA benchmark assessment renewal. Is there a motion?
President, I'm good for the education for the renewal NWEA, possibly National Hardcore Publishing in the amount of $118,550 as predicted.
Second. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. Motion passes. Next, we have the peer assessment renewal.
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve the renewal of pair assessors with Fair Deck from Go Guardian in the amount of $51,040.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Take a vote. Motion passes. Next, we have the MS Middle School Amplify workbooks. Is there a motion?
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve the purchase of MS Science workbooks from Amplify, incorporating the amount of $54,789.70 as presented.
Dr. Douglas, I approve that.
You want to second it then?
I second it.
Prove it and. Seeing that there's no discussion, take a vote. I'm waiting for the strawberry. Keep waiting. We ain't gonna do no strawberry man? No. Gotcha. He's on the road. Next, we have the DESE local foods for schools grant.
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education accept the local food for schools additional grant funding in the amount of $25,000 on behalf of the Raytown School District.
Mr. Watson, I second that.
Motion is made and seconded. Discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. Motion passes. Next, we have contracted security services. Is there a motion?
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve Metro Public Safety and Investigation for contracted security services for the remainder of the 2025-2026 school year and for the 2026-2027 school year at the pricing listed on the attachment.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Take a vote. Motion passes. Next, we have the consent agenda.
Mr. President, move that order through the May 11th, 2026 consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Take a vote. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Before we finish the vote, I'll read off the donations for this month. We have a donation of $100 from Marilyn McCain to Herndon Career Center's Culinary Arts Program. That came in quite handy. We have a donation of various self-care items, candy and espresso machine worth $400 from Ivanhoe United Church of Christ to Robinson Elementary. We have a donation of $335 for school lunches to Raytown School District from Keith and Linda Lee, Kathy Godbo, in memory of Johnny Godbo and Trinae Reed. Donation of an e-gift card in the amount of $1,184.15 from Office Depot to Southwood Elementary School. And a donation of $500 for student lunches from Seeds of Faith International to Southwood Elementary School. And as always, we greatly appreciate all the donations that was given for the furtherance of the achievement of our students, and it's greatly appreciated. And it helps fill those gaps where we are not able to provide in certain areas. So we greatly appreciate what our stakeholders provide for us. Motion passes.
Mr. President, move that the board adjourn. The regular board meeting of education at 7:38.
Mr. Jameson, I second that.
Motion made and seconded. Meeting